Hello everyone, welcome. I'm very excited this afternoon. My name is Corne Morrison. I'm from Heidelberg in Gauteng, and I will be your host for today during this short information session on taking charge of your health. Allow me to just quickly say a special thanks to Deirdre and Ronel, and then of course the speakers joining us this afternoon. I always like to start off with a question. Why? Because asking the right questions enables us to get to the important answers that influence our daily lives. Do you believe you are really taking good care of your health? Is your lifestyle and your eating habits sufficient to keep you healthy and happy? Are you healthy and happy at this moment? Have you considered what the true cost is of neglecting your health? Not just the medical aid savings that may be depleted before June every year, or all the out-of-pocket medical expenses you spend on over-the-counter pain tablets, vitamins, energy fizz tablets, or weight loss products. But have you considered the cost of the trauma to your family if you suddenly fall ill? What about the traveling time, the money you spend on going to different doctors, therapists, hospitals? And of course, what about the loss of income, not only for you, but often when faced with a life-threatening disease and undergoing treatment, you have to have someone accompanying you to those treatments because you're physically not in a position to drive yourself back home. The reality is, if we don't make time and put in the effort to take care of our health, we will often be forced to face our illness. We all know we don't exercise or sleep enough, and we don't get the nutrients in our diets that we are supposed to. We are trying to substitute our poor diets with organic food from Woolworths and a truckload of over-the-counter vitamins from Dis-Chem. But why isn't it working? Why is public health only getting worse? Life-threatening diseases, autoimmune diseases, things like depression, overweight, diabetes, the list is endless. And that's why we are here today, to tell you about the missing link in our diets and how we can restore the imbalance again so that our body functions the way it's supposed to, the way it was designed to. Your immune system, your cognitive function, even your endocrine system will thank you. You may be a relatively healthy person, or you may have been diagnosed with a certain illness or condition. You may even be facing a life-threatening disease at this moment. Whatever your health status is, you are here today because someone you know cares about you and your health, and they invited you to join this short session today. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to invest in your own health. Now, let me introduce you to a wonderful friend, former colleague, and now also a business partner of mine, Abrie, who is going to share a few key points on the company we are a part of and the technology behind their products. Thank you, Abrie.
Hello, Corné. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Corné, for allowing me to speak on your platform today. It's such a privilege. Thanks, Ronel, for allowing us to also share today's stories. Just a short introduction to myself. My name is Abrie Simon. I'm in Groblersdal, and I'm in the IT industry at the moment, hoping to grow my business. So let's see if I can do this over the next few years. I'm still a manatech baby in my early stages, and doing all the processes that is expected from us, trying my best to see how we can go forward. Just an introduction to Manatech. Manatech was founded in 1994 and is about 27 years old. The head office is located in the USA, and we do business in about 25 countries. One of the cool things about Manatech is that it's listed on the NASDAQ, and it's also part of MTEX. So MTEX is a direct selling committee to see all the processes and products that we do, that it's being done in the correct way. The products that we sell have patents, and these patents mean that the products are protected. And what is a cool thing that I actually saw is that there's over 130 patents that's currently published, and 90 of them is active. And this means that these products are protected, and people can't go and copy these products and try to sell them as something else or as the different, because Manatech did the work and they actually own the product. The product is backed by science, and there's about 17 trials that's currently going on. All of this is available, and it can be found by the person who invited you to the call. So just speak to the person, and they can give you all the necessary info that you might need on these products. One of the cool things, this was new to me before I got to Manatech, and it was the word glyconutrient. So Manatech discovered glyconutrients, and they're also the leaders in the study of glyconutrients. Just a short thing on what is a glyconutrient, huge word, but it's a glyconutrient is a dietary sugar, and there's about 8 of them that we need. These sugars bind to proteins to create glycoproteins, and these then coat the surfaces of our cells, and they help with cell-to-cell communication, which is the foundation of the Manatech products. And you're going to hear a lot more about this throughout the chat today. So I'd like to thank you. Thanks, Corné. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Abrie. That was quite a mouthful in a very short while. I appreciate it. So Abrie mentioned glyconutrients now, and I think my next question is, if we think of restoring our bodies to the proper way of functioning, that's exactly what we have to take into consideration. Why is it so important that our bodies get the proper amounts of the glyconutrients that Abrie referred to now, and not just the normal vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, the stuff we know of? Well, basically, it's because of the fact that glyconutrients enable cell-to-cell communication in your body. Now, we don't need to be too technical today. The easiest way to explain is, studies have shown that of the 8 essential glycans your body needs, we actually only get 2 through our diet on a daily basis. So what does that mean in plain English? Well, it means if you have a car, you need to ensure it has the right type of fuel, it has enough water, and it has enough oil in it to drive properly. If you don't have the right amounts and the right stuff going into your car, it won't be able to drive. Well, similarly, your body needs these glycans to enable your body to use all the nutrients that you take in through your food and supplements. Otherwise, your body isn't able to use it properly. So because of the fact that it's so important that we treat these imbalances in our body and that we are able to restore it, our company spends millions of dollars on research, product development, and clinical trials to put that glyconutrient technology into a powder or a pill form that your body actually recognizes and can fully utilize. Now, do these products prevent or cure illnesses? No, they don't. What the products does and the technology that's in the products is they feed the body with what the body needs to function properly. Your body is actually the miracle. Next up is an amazing woman. I'm just going to put her on the camera quickly. An amazing woman that has been a great inspiration to me. A great inspiration behind changing my own health and also impacting the health of others around us. Ronel is going to share some insight with us on the importance of the correct product recommendations and use. Thank you, Ronel.
Hello, everyone. You've just heard of Manatech's life-changing Glyconutrients. Corne, thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank you for all your input in our team as well. The question is, what does everyone need? There are 3 categories of health. Overall health, this means the person is 100% healthy and does not use any medication. The person has been diagnosed with a disease condition, example, high blood pressure, diabetes, and so on, is number 2. Number 3, life-threatening illness that can cause death. For all 3 categories, a person needs the following basic products to function optimally, namely, Ambrose Glyconutrients powder, Catalyst multivitamin, plus for your endocrine system, Ambrose AO antioxidant, omega-3 fatty acids, and GI Pro Balance for the digestive system. In number 2, with diagnosed diseases, a person must use 2 containers of Ambrose Glyconutrients per month. And in number 3, life-threatening diseases, a person must use 4 containers of Ambrose Glyconutrients. Products can be added to all 3 of the above categories that are aimed at a specific need, such as Mana C for sinus or Osaline for weight loss, etc. The main goal is to make the correct product recommendations. Ask the client what his health condition is. Are there any diagnosed diseases or perhaps a life-threatening disease? What kind of medication is he using? What is the client's eating habits, sleep patterns, and exercise program? If a person gets a headache, for example, find out if he may have a sinus problem, a neck problem, or whether he may be drinking too little water. Write everything down and keep a record of it. According to all the information, the correct Manatech products can then be recommended. If in doubt, ask your upline for help. Professional help is always available. Get to know your products and always give the correct product recommendation for optimal health before looking at the financial side. If finances are a problem, then adjustments can be made. Normally, a person goes to the doctor when he is ill and gets a prescription, after which he gets all the medication at the pharmacy and pays regardless of the price. No one goes to a doctor and says, "Doctor, I only paid 100 Rand, please give me my medicine." Therefore, first, correct product recommendation and then costs. We market health, and therefore you should always inform your client about the importance of an exercise program, enough sleep, and good eating habits, together with our 100% natural food supplements. A good example is when a client wants to lose weight and drinks Osaline, but eats everything he craves and does not exercise at all. He will then certainly not lose weight and then can't say that the product does not work. If the customer has received his products, make sure he knows what the dose is and how to use it correctly. Keep in touch with your customer and make sure he is satisfied with the product. Manatech is a firm with integrity, and therefore equality is always of the utmost importance to a customer. A special thank to Louis and Leonie van der Linde, our 2-star Platinum Presidentials, who brought Manatech to SA. Many thanks also to Hilda and Jacques Moret, our Silver Presidentials, for your example of integrity. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ronel. That was extremely valuable information. I couldn't help but smile because of the example of someone taking Osaline and then just eating what they want. I think we've all been there. We've all made that mistake. You will drink the Diet Coke, but then you will have the chocolate. Now, it doesn't exactly work like that. I think we should always remember that there's no such thing as a magic pill. If there was, everyone in the world would have been beautiful and skinny and fit. There wouldn't have been any need for putting in effort. So we must always focus on a healthy lifestyle, on a balanced approach, on taking the supplements that you are supposed to, like you are supposed to take it, getting enough sleep, dealing with your stress if you're coping with a lot of stress due to work or whatever the case may be, exercising properly. Even the smallest of changes that we can make consistently add up to a better lifestyle and better health in the end. Then, of course, today, I just have to share this with you. Obviously, we always have to save the best for last. And I got to know this wonderful lady long before knowing her story and the story behind her health challenges. I'm going to put her on the camera. And let's just see, there she's on. If there's one story that you need to hear today, then it's hers. Thank you, Deirdre, for joining us this afternoon and sharing to share your experience with the products. I always look forward to hearing your story because it's just simply amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Corné. Thank you for the opportunity to share my testimony with you. Yeah, I've had quite a sickly life. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid and was taking 5-6 types of medication to keep that under control. And then in 2016, my health kept on deteriorating. And in 2016, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4, which is a type of a cancer. The doctors, the oncologists, immediately started with chemotherapy. The Red Devil, I don't know if you know it. It's a very, very strong chemotherapy. You lose your hair, you almost lose your life, but at least it treats the cancer. I was under treatment for 6 months with the Red Devil. And with a very low immune system, I nearly did not make the first treatment, was in ICU for a week. And after that, we could continue with the rest of the 6 months. I had a very, very low immune system after that, contracting diarrhea, contracting bronchitis, flu, pink eyes, whatever went around, I would contract it. In 2017, I got shingles in my face. Now, shingles, if you don't know, It is the chickenpox virus that lies latent in your spine. And as soon as the immune system becomes so low, then it comes out and it affects the nerve endings on the skin, on the surface of your body. It's a very, very painful disease. Of course, it causes blisters, almost like sores on your skin. I had it in my face and one in my eye. I was then introduced to Manatech, which I said, like everybody else says, I can't afford this. This is just too expensive. But my upline, Ronel, said, just take it. There is a guarantee if you take the tablets or the products and it doesn't work, after 3 months, you can have your money back. And I thought, well, let's go for it. Let's see if this can change my life and my health. I took it every hour, the ambritose powder. I took the ambritose powder every hour for the first day. And no new blisters appeared on my face since I started trying it. In 4 days, within 4 days, the blisters became scabs. And after about 7 days, the scabs started falling off. I completely started feeling a different person because I had more energy. I had no pain whatsoever. And it was just, for me, it was just a miracle. I cannot tell you what a life-changing effect it had on my life. With the ambritose, I was introduced to the Catalyst, which is a multivitamin and mineral, the Plus, which feeds the endocrine system, so the endocrine system can heal the body. None of these products heal an illness. It heals the body, and then the body heals itself. So that is the fantastic way these products work. After my treatment, I still the cancer treatment, I still continued with a maintenance treatment for 2 years. Well, looking back now, I can tell you that I have more energy at my age than some 30-year-old people, because it gives you everything that you need. It gives you everything that your body needs to repair and heal itself. So if you want the health, if you want the nutrition, then Manatech is your answer, because it contains no chemical products. It is pure food in a tablet form. And that is my story that I am so grateful that I can share it. From stage 4, where I nearly didn't make it, to now where I can walk my 5 kilometers each day, and I have the energy and to play with my grandchildren. I cannot say thank you enough for being introduced to this product. And really, it is something that I have to share. I can sit here all day and share and share and share. Thank you, Corné. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share it with other people.
Now, if that wasn't inspiring, I don't know what inspiring is. That's exactly why we are always so excited to have Didi share her story with us, because just the fact that we can spread hope and that we can offer a health solution to people that are in dire need of solutions is fantastic. That's what it's all about for us. And of course, she mentioned something very important, and I don't know if you guys heard it, so I'm going to repeat it. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee on this product. Now, myself, I was on chronic medication for nearly 12 years. I'm not anymore. And never have one doctor, one pharmacist, one therapist, one hospital told me that they would give me back my money after 90 days if something didn't work. If the course of antibiotics was done and my children were still sick, they would just prescribe the next one. There was no money back whatsoever. So that's just something that's absolutely fantastic. Plus the fact that it's natural products, so there are no chemical ingredients in there. It's actually in a form that your body can recognize and can use. So just to sum up everything we talked about this afternoon, often when we face health issues, we tend to be reactive instead of being proactive. And if that approach actually worked, why has lifestyle diseases increased so much over the last 50 years? If you wake up every morning with a headache and you keep drinking that painkillers, are you going to drink that painkillers till the day you die? Or are you at some point going to start by fixing the root cause of the problem instead of just trying to treat the symptom that you are experiencing? Wouldn't it be better to live a lifestyle that enables you to not get that headache or that illness in the first place? So thank you for taking your health serious enough to spend the time this afternoon with us. We hope that you have learned something new and that you are now in a better position to make a more informed decision. Please connect with the person that invited you to this event and feel free to ask any questions that you still might have. We've got amazing resources on the technology, on the products that we can share with you if you need any additional information. We would love to help you take charge of your health and to also become the next Deirdre that share her success story. That's all from us for today. Enjoy the rest of your youth day. Until next time.